Welcome back, Xogos Nation. This is Zach Edwards with another episode of the Xogos Gaming Series. This is where we actually teach you all about our games, and we walk you through each of them. Today we're going to go back to one we already did like 2 weeks ago. This is GeoTag. This is actually one of my favorite ones, though it's in its infancy. It's in phase 1. Phase 2 is going to be a little bit more in depth and more for like middle school and high school, which this one is more for like higher elementary school to middle school, maybe lower high school. But let's see how good you are at geography and tracking down spies in a spy network. So let's kick it off by hitting geotag right here. Okay, there it is. So now we're in geotag and you are an agent. Now I'm going to change this. This is where I was last time. I was with the CIA, but you could be in the CIA with the United States. You can be MI6 with in the United Kingdom, Mossad, Israel, FSB with Russia, MSS with China. Then you also have France, Germany, Australia, India, and Canada. Now these are the largest intel agencies in the world. So to keep it simple, we kept it to 10, but there are a lot more. So because the United States, I'm going to stick with the CIA. So I joined the CIA. Let's see. As of right now, you can see that I have, in coins, I have 15,000 coins. And yeah, 15,000 coins. That's funny. I do not have 15,000 coins. I will find out what's going on with that one. Because that's Xogos coins. I was thinking it was part of this game. That's wrong. I'd love to have 15,000 coins, but that is not actually right. Okay, so click out of there. Okay. Now, to start the game, you can actually play a really fast game, which is just by playing quick play. It's a solo game. You can also create a room if you have friends that you want to join in, and you can send them the code in your Xogos chat, and you can also join a room. But say I'm all by myself, if I want to do a solo mission against a bot, I can get my practice in by doing solo mission and picking which region I want to do, basically which continent you want. Anything from US, North America, South America, all the way down to the world. So starting off small, going to the continents, and then the whole world. But you really should actually understand like most countries first before you do the world. So that's more advanced than most people that are starting off with this game will be able to do. But again, this is geography for a larger area, for the whole world if you want it. Now, instead of doing a solo game, there's what I was talking about. Oh, 15,000 coins earned. Okay, not tokens, coins. Worried that I just got 15,000 coins sent to my Xogos Gaming. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that right now before somebody else does that and gets 15,000 coins sent to their account. That would be horrible. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to fix that right as soon as I get off this video. I can start off, if I want to do a joint operation, I can do a joint operation with my CIA against other intel agencies. Or if it's actually part, like if I don't have anyone on the system, everyone that's on the system is like CIA, it'll basically say like unknown, and you'll go after them as if they were like a rogue agent. It allows us to go after people that are in the same agencies. Most of the time though, you're going after other agencies. Okay, so I get to pick again where I want to start. So I'm going to pick North America because I know it the best and find a match. Now the fighting match process might take you up to a minute or so depending on who's in the system. The more people that are in the system, the more it's going to be able to the more people on the system, the faster it's going to be as to find them, the people, an opponent. Okay, so besides that, and look at that, Mia has joined the game. Okay, so North America, this is who I'm going after. Hawkeye, Must, M-U-S-T. Which agency is that? I don't know which agency that is. But their ability is long-range surveillance. They're 10 stops ahead of us, and they only have $11,000 for their bounty. Okay, so right now it's tracking intel. I can switch targets if I want. I can switch regions if I want. I'm probably not going to do the whole thing when it comes to their 10 stops because that's going to be a long video. I'll start it off though. Okay, so the Golden Gate Bridge is actually orange. It's not gold. Okay, I used to live near San Francisco, so it is San Francisco. So I'm going to travel to San Francisco. Now, you always start off in New York, coming from the CIA. If you're in like Mossad in Israel and you're starting off in, if you're doing the region that they're at, they're most likely going to start in that country. Otherwise, they're going to find other countries to start from, or you might start from New York. State scramble. Okay, here we go. State scramble is an easy one. You're trying to find which state or where the state is in the area, which area they're from. So Florida is in southeast. Got it. Washington, northwest. Got it. Georgia, southeast. Southeast. Got it. Colorado, mountains. And that's it. 4. That's all you need. Okay. Hawkeye has been in San Francisco. Your target passed through here, but has since moved on. Local witnesses report they headed somewhere else. Well, of course they did. And it says, for intel, President Kennedy was assassinated here in 1963. Where was Kennedy assassinated? Well, actually, I know that very well. And so I'm going to go down to Dallas. So I click on Dallas. Tells me it's 2.4 thousand kilometers. I need to change that to miles, or have that changed to miles. Okay, so I'm going, and boom, I'm there. State scramble again? There might be a glitch that you're getting state scramble multiple times, but it's supposed to be all different games. I mean, I have a lot of different games. So West, California, west. Colorado, mountains. Texas, south. New York, northeast. Done deal, found him. Your target has moved on, according to witnesses. So, Waikiki Beach is world famous. Waikiki Beach. I could think it'd be in Hawaii? I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to zoom out from here and hit Honolulu. So Honolulu. Now, it is 6,000 kilometers away, so it's going to take a while to travel out there. As you can see, it's going to take a good amount of time. And there we go. We've now landed there. Park Ranger. Okay, Park Ranger is an easy one to explain. It just takes some time, but I only have 45 seconds, so I'm going to explain it right here. So you have the national parks in the United States. You have the, I think, national parks in the United States. You might also have the Canadian ones. It might not be. I think it's just the United States. And then you also have the states that they're at. You have to match up 1 to 1. So you have to know where those national parks are. So let's try this out. Start challenge. Badlands, not exactly sure. Denali, I used to live in Alaska. I know that one very well. Zions, I used to live in Utah. I know that one very well. How did I live in all these places? Yeah. 2008 recession. I lived in 3 different states during that time. Grand Tetons, Wyoming or South Dakota? Wyoming. Yes. Okay, so Badlands is South Dakota. Done deal. Look at that. What? Okay. So it says jazz music was born in this city. Okay. I'm thinking it's New Orleans. Not 100% sure. So let's just try it out. And this will be the last stop that I go on this adventure. So gets me to New Orleans. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. Just takes a while for it to get there. There you go. The plane finally landed. Park Ranger again. What is it with doubles? I don't know. Maybe it's 2 of each. And anyways, they're all randomized. The games come out randomly. Okay, so Park Ranger again. Let's see if I know it. Bryce Canyon, Utah, I think. Yes, okay. Yellowstone, Wyoming. Let's see. Carlsbad Cavern, I think that's in North Dakota. But Rocky Mountains, I definitely know, is in Colorado. Caverns, New Mexico. Done deal. Thank you so much. Okay. A Space Needle. Oh, do you know where the Space Needle is at? That's one of the clues. So I'm not going to continue the chase because I've already come up to about 10 minutes on this video. Thank you so much for joining us. This is GeoTag. I hope you have fun with it. Please come back and try it. Or come back. please join us and try it. Register, try it out, tell us what you think. If you have other ideas of things to do, please put them in the feedback. If you go back to the dashboard, you go down to games, and there's a button, not for the established games, but for these ones, the beta tests, you can give us your feedback. So if you had feedback, please let us know. Let's see, $15,000. I hope those are not Xogos coins. That would be a bad glitch. Okay, and submit feedback. And that's going to send it a tag saying this is GeoTag, and it came from this person, and here it is, and you might just get a response back from us. Thank you so much. If you like the game, please click it, give us a thumbs up, play it out. Anyways, thanks again for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.